Bonjour, welcome to this new video. As I always say, if you want to really learn French, the way native speakers speak, the type of vocabulary, words they use, idiomatic expressions, I think there's no better way than to go look at Yahoo's forums and see people's reactions. And then you will see them with anger, joy, desperation, use the words that they would use in a private conversation. And I think that's where you get authentic French. So that's what I wanted to do today with you. I picked a few, and you can really go at random. There's a profusion. It's all over the place. So here, for instance, there was someone reacting to President Macron's comment today. He was calling out those who create mayhem on the streets of France on Saturdays. And so that person in response in the comments said, moi je dénonce l'immobilisme d'un gouvernement qui fait tout pour que rien ne change. À quand les réformes? In just one line, there's so many things that are interesting. First, I would say je dénonce, and that's really I'm calling out, because Macron said I'm calling out those who, break the stores and everything and loot. And the term really to call someone out would be dénoncer, call out somebody's actions, that would be dénoncer. So je dénonce l'immobilisme. That person says I'm calling out the inaction or the standstill of the governments, l'immobilisme. Okay. Qui fait tout pour que rien ne change, who does everything for nothing to change, pour que rien ne change. À quand les réformes? This is really a structure that we use mostly in writing. À quand les réformes? That's really to say, when shall we get reforms? Okay? À quand les réformes? I don't think people really say à quand les réformes. But in writing, it sounds nice. So with anger and still being nice, writing properly, à quand les réformes is pretty good. So à quand les réformes, that's a way of saying when shall we get reforms, d'accord? This one, that was a comment from someone who said beau gosse quand même, and that was in regards to an article about celebrities who split up, and that was about Bruce Willis and Demi Moore. So that comment was about Bruce Willis and it was beau gosse, and that's really the way we would say stud. What a stud. Quand même, very tricky and very French, the way we use quand même here. It's probably a word you've seen a lot of times, and if you ask me originally what quand même means, it's got several meanings. I'll give you I won't get into details, but the basics, quand même usually means still, as in, still you could be polite and say hi even though you don't like her. Still, you could be polite, quand même. Okay, but here it's very different, and I think the way it's used here, I would translate by for heaven's sakes. Okay, so for instance, they're looking at someone, a woman would be looking at Bruce Willis and say, quel beau gosse quand même. He's a stud, for heaven's sakes. Okay, there you go. This was yet another comment about the same article about Bruce Willis and other actors, by the way. And the person said, ce sont les bagnoles et les femmes qui deviennent les passions d'un homme qui a trop d'argent, le fric faisant toujours tourner le cerveau. You heard how I pronounce the le as an L apostrophe, right? That's the way it is. Le, most of the time, is pronounced like an L apostrophe by native speakers. Something you should know. Ce sont les bagnoles, if you don't know yet, because you haven't heard me talk so much over the past few years, gosh, you might get tired of it, but yeah, bagnole is a slang word that the French use a lot. It started a long time ago. We still use it today for a car, okay, in slang. So don't expect the French to say voiture so much. They might use it about 50% of the time, and the other 50% of the time they'll find another word. And I think the most common one is bagnole. I won't get into the others, even though I give you a big list in the course. Every now and then when I run into the word voiture, I'll tell you what the French will say, in the ghettos, middle class, upper class, standard French slang. But bagnole is probably the main one that we use. So, ce sont les bagnoles et les femmes. So, it's cars and women that become, qui deviennent, les passions d'un homme, the passions of a man qui a trop d'argent, who has too much money. Remember, too much something is going to be trop de, or the apostrophe followed by a vowel. Le fric faisant toujours tourner le cerveau. Money, dough, that's slang for l'argent, le fric, always making one's head spin. Usually we say it like in English, like head, fait tourner la tête, but we can say faire tourner le cerveau as well, the brain. So instead of saying it makes your head spin, it makes your brain spin. A little too much, because you got too much money. D'accord? Let me read that again slowly. Ce sont les bagnoles et les femmes qui deviennent les passions d'un homme qui a trop d'argent, le fric faisant toujours tourner le cerveau. And if I said that to someone, I would say, ce sont toujours les bagnoles et les femmes qui deviennent les passions d'un homme qui a trop d'argent, le fric faisant toujours tourner le cerveau. And I'm laughing because I can see all of you thinking, what? You skipped so many letters. I know I did, right? And there are patterns that I teach you in the course, what letters we skip. But anyway, one thing that I see that you need to keep in mind, because I've heard a lot of English speakers, among others, who make the mistake, this is a very irregular pronunciation for a word, for an E. It's an A. We pronounce it like an A, okay? Femme, not femme, not femme, like an A, solid A, okay? Les femmes, all right? Ensuite, and the last one I have for you is this comment, still about Bruce Willis, and I don't care really about Bruce Willis or any of his life. I'm more interested in the language used here. So that person said, face aux infidélités de Bruce, Demi n'a pas fait les choses à moitié. And I love this expression, faire les choses à moitié. It's really to do things halfway or come up with a half-baked solution. That's really the same idea. So facing Bruce's infidelity or him being unfaithful, Demi n'a pas fait les choses à moitié. Demi didn't respond with a half-baked solution, didn't do things halfway. Elle n'a pas fait les choses à moitié. Okay, I like that. Very useful. Alright, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. Go to the description and download our app. You can access many lessons for free. You download it on your phone, you can start learning on the go. It's beautiful. And visit our website and you can subscribe to this entire course every month, or you can purchase any part of the course you like. It's a thing of beauty. You can contact me with forms located under each video and the exercise to ask me questions. And if you have any question, by the way, send me an email at alex@language-c.com. I'll be happy to answer, and I will see you soon for another video. À bientôt. Salut.